If you've ever paid $9.99 for anything, a psychological trick from the 1870s just worked on you. Right now, somewhere between 50 and 60% of every price tag in America ends in the number 9. Not because 9 is a nice number, because of what your brain does the instant it sees it, and that's the part almost nobody explains correctly. Here's the actual mechanism. In 2005, researchers Manoj Thomas and Vicky Morwitz ran a study that's now one of the most cited papers in pricing psychology. They showed people two prices, say $2.99 and $3, a 1-cent difference, and asked which felt cheaper. People didn't just say $2.99, they said it felt dramatically cheaper. Not by a penny, by a full dollar's worth of perception. The reason is something called the left digit effect. Your brain doesn't read a price as one number. It reads it left to right, like a sentence, and it grabs the first digit fastest, often before the rest even registers. $2.99 gets filed under $2. $3 gets filed under $3. The actual gap is a cent. The felt gap is a whole category. And this isn't a conscious choice you're making. Eye-tracking studies show people's gaze slows down and drifts away after the first 1 or 2 digits of a price. You're not choosing to stop reading, your brain is choosing for you. Charm pricing, that's the technical term, goes back to at least the 1870s. And the popular origin story isn't really about psychology at all. It's about theft. The theory? Department stores started pricing items at $4.99 instead of $5 specifically, so cashiers had to open the register and make change for every sale. No more pocketing a flat $5 bill without ringing it up. The price ending in 9 forced a paper trail. Whether or not that's the true origin, historians still argue it. What's not in dispute is what happened next. Once prices started ending in 9, retailers noticed something they weren't expecting. Sales went up, not because the discount was real, because of what that 9 did to the way people read the number. Here's the part that should genuinely surprise you, because it breaks the assumption most people have about this whole thing. In 2003, economists Eric Anderson and Duncan Semester ran a real-world pricing experiment with a women's clothing catalog. Same dress. 3 price points tested across different customer groups: $34, $39, and $44. Logic says demand should drop as the price climbs. It didn't. The $39 version, the more expensive option, outsold the $34 version by roughly a fifth. Raising the price increased sales, purely because it ended in 9 instead of 4. This isn't just 9 feels cheaper than 10. A 9 ending price can outsell a genuinely cheaper price. The ending matters more than the actual number. And once you know to look for it, you'll see the same trick running in places that have nothing to do with charm pricing's retail origin. Gas stations have priced fuel down to the 10th of a cent, that 9/10ths you've probably never questioned, since the 1930s, when a handful of states first taxed gasoline by the gallon. Adding that fraction let stations tack on tax without moving the visible number up a full cent. Decades later, it stuck around for the exact same left-digit reason. $3.99.9 reads as $3, not $4. Airlines, subscription services, even car dealerships listing starting at prices. The 9 ending isn't a retail quirk anymore. It's the default setting for anything sold to a human being who reads left to right. So here's the interesting counter case. What happens when a country forces prices to round? Switzerland doesn't mint anything smaller than a 5-rappen coin, so cash transactions there get rounded to the nearest 5 centimes at checkout, a practice literally called Swiss rounding. A price can still say $4.99 on the shelf, but the moment cash changes hands, the charm disappears back into a round number. It's a small, boring accounting rule, but it's also proof that the 9 only works as long as nobody's forced to confront the real number. The instant rounding becomes mandatory, the whole effect collapses because the trick was never about the price. It was about the read. So the next time you see something priced at $9.99 or $19.999 or $4.99, try this. Say the full number out loud before you decide anything. Not $10 basically, the actual number, $9.99. It sounds like nothing, But it's the one habit that undoes 150 years of a trick your brain was never given the chance to opt out of. Which one of these actually got you? The clothing markup, the gas pump, or the register trick nobody questions? Tell me in the comments. And if you want more of the invisible design decisions shaping what you buy, subscribe. There's a lot more of this hiding in plain sight.